Good morning, favorite listeners, and welcome to another edition of Press Review for October 13, 2020. Today, we start this edition with the Mutation newspaper, which talks of the new mobile phone tax and how second-hand sellers of phones are pledging for it to be voted out of law. Pages 4 and 5 tells us more. Page 7 talks of the 2019 state budget and how reports of its execution are being supervised. Le Quotidien newspaper talks of insecurity in the town of Douala and call to order by the governor of the littoral region. The Daily French newspaper states that Celestine Kecha is thanking God and also calls on Camerounaises to pray for the country and the head of state. Le Messager has a bold headline about nepotism in the ruling party CPDM. It states Grigor Owona has responded to Joseph Bibier. Page 10 has details. The paper also talks of the tax placed on mobile phone users as it states a clear indication of the government's inability to control its finances. The Daily Cameroon Tribune newspaper talks of acceleration of decentralization in its focus page 4 and 5. Mass harassment in Douala is one of the headlines found on the daily bilingual Cameroon Tribune newspapers. 39 suspected aggressors have been taken to the New Bear prison yesterday in Douala. Visit pages 34 and 35 for this story. L'Economie talks of the second phase of the automatic road linking Douala and Yaoundé. The lead explains that France is focused on finalizing the work on the said road. Page 2 tells us more. The paper also talks of the launching of a competition for the African infrastructures of tomorrow by BAT and EnergyNet in its page 3. The Daily English Guardian Post gives us details about Kanto's house arrest in the headline. MRC drags Minat police gendarmerie buses to court. The article specifies that Atanganji, Mbagangwele, Yves Landry Etuga are to be present before the court come Thursday. The paper also states that Minfi records 141 billion francs CFA in budget realization surplus despite economic security challenges. Page 5 holds the details. Quotidien Emergence talks of the failed plan of the Cameco airline to start flying yesterday, October 12, 2020, in its page 5. We can also read about the story of the Minister of Health Manauda Malashi and Ferdinand Gogo as the latter gives the ultimatum in page 3. Le Quotidien Réalité says in its page 11 that 27 traditionalists have taken the streets in Yaoundé after waiting for the government to no avail. Talking of the boss of Vision Cat Media House, who seeks forgiveness in its page 2 and 3, Amugu Belinda is termed a great man. Expression Économique talks of public budget as the state has mobilized 2,516 million in the first semester. Page 4 has more details. It also talks of John Gute's inauguration of the port of Douala. Let us end this edition with Camer Press, which states that the Prime Minister is in Douala for the inauguration of the Port Authority of Douala. The Prime Minister and Head of Government will today inaugurate the placement of new engines into the sea. Pages 5, 6 and 7 has details for this story. We can also read about the military intervention and the US denials to have made any claims in militarizing Cameroon in an effort to fight the ongoing Anglophone crisis. This is what the papers had for us today. Thank you for your kind attention. Please do not forget to follow our social media handles and our website www.refletsdafrictv.com for more updates.